It's just me, Oos. Day one-ish. It's just me, Oos. Day one-ish. We are here. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D back at you with another video. And today we are going over Jey Uso's Monday Night Raw promo. And then we're also going over Charlotte Flair's getting booed, not wooed, booed last night. Okay. First thing we're going to talk about the men's 2025 Royal Rumble winner, main event, Jey Uso. Now, the pop he got last night. That crowd in Cleveland, Ohio was going bananas when Jey Uso walked out. And he had them going crazy. How could you not like that? There's so many people online right now on social media bashing Jey Uso for no absolute reason. He was the wrong choice. When you look at that Cleveland crowd right there, how the hell is he a bad choice to win the Royal Rumble? Was I shocked, like everyone else, Jey Uso would win the Royal Rumble? Yes. Simply because I didn't think WWE would do it. Does Jey Uso deserve to win the Royal Rumble? Yes. We've been saying this for about a year and some change now. Jey Uso be having some of the most lit, but if you want to talk crowd participation, if you want to talk influence, if you want to talk WWE like merchandise sales, Jey Uso's that damn near at the top of the list. Every segment, when there's a new celebrity in, they all send them to Jey Uso so they can do his entrance with him. I watched Duke Dennis in there saying like, shit, I didn't know how to eat, but they was going crazy in there. That's Jey Uso. He's the reason people are going crazy. He is the reason people are all around the world going, it's just me, Oos, day one-ish. He is standing out in one of the biggest boom periods in WWE history. When you got an era full of, when you got Roman Reigns, when you got Seth Rollins, when you got CM Punk, when you got a returning John Cena, when you got the final boss in The Rock, Jay's name is right there. He's one of the biggest parts of the show. So Jey winning the Royal Rumble, Jey going against Gunther probably for the World Heavyweight Championship. How are we not supposed to believe in Jey? I see people a lot of times talk about, oh, Gunther beat Jey twice. Why should we believe in Jey now? We've been believing in Jey every fucking week. Every damn week. It's about the chase. It's about the chase for the world title. It's always been about the chase. That's what makes these runs in WWE, that's what makes these storylines so goddamn exciting. If Cody Rhodes didn't finish the story for 2 years, would it have been as exciting? No. Daniel Bryan, WrestleMania 30, would have been as exciting without that chase to finally defeat the Authority and to finally defeat Randy Orton. Would that have been less exciting? Yes. Like, what are we talking about here? This is perfect. Because when you look at everybody else's World Heavyweight Championship card at WrestleMania, nobody had Gunther in a prominent spot. Because if we're being honest, the only big match Gunther can have, the biggest match Gunther could possibly have, is against Brock Lesnar. And I bet money Gunther would tell you the same damn thing. If you want to talk about a dream match, a match that could make that title as relevant, as popping as possible, while Gunther is holding it, it has to be Gunther versus Brock Lesnar. But trust me, and I'm biased as shit, I would love that. But do I see Gunther versus Brock Lesnar happening at least right now? Unfortunately, no. But right now, you're going to want to put the title around your biggest superstar. Who's one of the biggest superstars in WWE right now? Main event, Jey Uso. Why is this rocket science? Now, 2 babyface champions? It's a lot. I understand that. But once again, can I see Cody losing the title at WrestleMania? Shocking to say enough? Yes, I do. I can see Cody losing the title. But then, Jey Uso being as a big baby face as he is, that if you saw how people reacted at the Royal Rumble, and you saw how people reacted on Monday Night Raw, could you imagine how they will act when he wins the title at WrestleMania? Can you imagine Jey Uso's WrestleMania 41 entrance? Are you kidding me? What? Are you telling me you don't want to see Jey Uso versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight title? You don't want to see that? What? People are wilding. I am all for Jey Uso winning the World Heavyweight Championship. And when you saw him cry and you saw him just feed into that emotion, he was going off the top, and you can tell he was so overcome with emotions he couldn't even get those words out. How could you not root for somebody like that? And when Jey Uso wins the World Heavyweight Championship, it's just more fuel to the fire that adds that the Bloodline story is the greatest professional wrestling story ever told. How could you not clap for that man? How could you not celebrate main event Jey Uso after last night? Y'all got a lot of haterade in your system. If you can't fuck with Jey Uso, I don't know what's wrong with you. But we're gonna get into Charlotte Flair getting booed. It's best for business. Why? I'm gonna tell you why. Charlotte Flair, as a heel, is the exact wheelhouse that she needs to be in. For Charlotte to still show how great she is, to still show why people like me, who call her the greatest of all time. And I saw some of the comments that I got on that. Why? Tell me this. How come almost damn near every other wrestler says Charlotte's the GOAT? Charlotte's the GOAT. And people always want to say like, oh, she only gets these opportunities because she's Ric Flair's dad. Bro, she's probably, if you really think about it, she might be a better wrestler than Ric Flair. Bell to bell? Ric Flair was a phenomenal seller. If you be honest, if you want to talk about just taking moves, I don't think anybody takes moves better than Ric Flair. Bell to bell, I think Ric Flair would admit Charlotte's a better wrestler than he is. When you look at, who's the best wrestler? Who would put on the best match at WrestleMania? Charlotte Flair. 10 times out of 10. Charlotte Flair has probably given more women their best match than the other way around. The only person who's on the level of Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Rhea Ripley is right there. Rhea Ripley's right there. And Bianca is right there. And on a list of all those names, I guarantee you every last one of them, if you ask them, who would they like to face at WrestleMania? I'd put money. Damn near all of them would pick Charlotte. Because that's how good she is. And when she got booed, I wasn't like everybody else. I wasn't like, why are they booing Charlotte? I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Why? Because Charlotte is that goddamn good. And when Rhea came out and she was talking about how like we're 1-1. And I feel like, and I respect you, but it seems like you don't respect me. And if I have to beat that respect out of you, I will. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte at WrestleMania 39. One of the best women's matches of all time. Okay? You want to run it back? I'm seated. But do I want them to run it back? No. Why? Because Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley, sign me up. The build won't be that great, but the match will be a banger. But then, the best thing Charlotte can do is the amount of push she will give to Tiffany Stratton is ungodly. You want to talk about bringing out that true wrestling side of someone? That Charlotte Flair is the best heel possible for Tiffany Stratton. Period. Because when they're one-on-one on the biggest stage of them all, WrestleMania, Charlotte does not miss. And Charlotte and Tiffany can put on an absolute banger. She will get more out of Tiffany Stratton in a match at WrestleMania than anybody else. Period. That's why this match is so important. I know Charlotte's going to NXT tomorrow to see if Julia inspires her, but Charlotte versus Tiffany Stratton, that's the match everybody desperately wants to see. So them booing her last night was absolutely pretty much, it was fucking perfect. Because it's exactly the Charlotte Flair I want to see. I want to see that cocky and arrogant Charlotte Flair. I know she was trying to say that last year was hell. Cool. But god damn it, diamonds are forever, and so is Charlotte Flair. Stop playing with greatness, man. What's wrong with y'all? But those are my thoughts on Charlotte Flair and main event Jey Uso. Let me know you guys' thoughts. If you agree, if you disagree, you know how I give it up. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. It has been your boy D, Forever Gang, and until forever finds you.